Now, dog is for tuning my channel, and today I'm going to show you an experimental way to. It's not experimental anymore because I did it before, so otherwise I wouldn't show it to you, because I don't want to fail like I failed. I didn't really fail. I just pulled up a stand-up comedy, and everybody put me down that I failed here and there. But the video got viral. I link it in the description. Check that out. It's gonna be a good one. So I developed a new style which I am going to present in my restaurant, the Gourmetourant. Check it out, gourmetourant.com. And this is cooking bone marrow on a completely different level. So nobody ever have done it. And now obviously all the copycats gonna come and gonna copy that, but it doesn't really matter because I'm the king of the Gourmetourant. Now check this out. Whoop! This is plastic which can take a lot of heat. So that was in a food, yeah, not dehydrator. What's the one which cooks with steam? A steamer, yeah, a food steamer. Now the food steamer got bust, and I took it out. So this can take a lot of heat. So it's a very strong plastic, heat resistant, put it that way. And what we're gonna do now, we're gonna penetrate this knife right here. And since I'm filming and doing the job on my own, and I don't like to edit videos because it's just a waste of time, in my opinion, it doesn't look that special, but it's not about how it looks, it's about how it tastes. Now, and we're going to put this here, and we're going to put this here, right? So this marrow is not going to be in contact with the water, because the water will be on the bottom here. We're gonna put a lid on it, and this marrow is gonna cook just in steam. So that means nothing will go into the water, because every single time you cook the marrow in the water, half of the marrow will end up in the water. I will find ways with the Gourmetourant how to cook it in water without the stuff coming out. But for right now, this is a style which is unprecedented, very unique, and it really fits, right? But to do that, we're gonna do a little bit of magic. But for this, I need to put the camera down and prepare something. So I'll be back. That's where the magic comes in. Dorset sea salt. The best is just about good enough for me, right? And now we're going to take this marrow and tuck it in, just like this. Yeah, and just like this. Now, I do appreciate that this is not a great environment, so guru chefs will go crazy that this guy's cooking on the hob and preparing on the hob. But unfortunately, in this beautiful town, we as the little people, we have a kitchen, and I show you quick. We have a kitchen, and I show you quickly. It's approximately as big as in normal Europe a dog shed or a dog house, yeah. But of course, our prime minister is sitting in a 11,000 pound sofa, having his drink from a 5,000 pound trolley, and having a wallpaper which is worth 600 quid the square meter, or 1,000 pounds. Anyway, so this is the thing. I am a master in the kitchen and have to cook in a shithole, while the English version of Donald, yeah, hangs around in number 10. He lies to his wife, he lies to his girlfriend, he lies to his children, and he lies to his country, but that all doesn't matter because he's gonna get his food served, right? This is the difference. So the explanations are quick. I don't want to get very political, but I'm just wondering, why are these big guys never screwed, and the little man me who sells a couple of things on PayPal, sorry, on eBay, now all of a sudden eBay wants to force me to send my money straight to the bank account, because the banks told eBay you have to do that because of money laundering. The couple of items are selling and make 10 or 15 pound on it, that's money laundering. That needs to be declared by the government. But Boris, yeah, on the other end, and the other twats, sorry for my French, they get away with everything and they laugh about us. So let's go back to the Marrow. I just wanted to say, because I don't really care too much about political correctness. All I care about is the truth. Nothing but the truth. Yeah? Therefore, I'm going to truly show you how this is done. Let me just get a lid. Yeah, right. Sorry about the noise. And that doesn't fit properly either. Oh, this is no good. This is no good, but I wanted to take one which you guys then can see what the hell is going on, but I have to take a metal one. Anyway, now I'm going to fill it up with water, boiling water, and then leave it there for 10-15 minutes, and I'll pop back right in the video and share this experience with my amazing fans and followers. And of course, the most important thing on my channel are the critics, the people who always put me down, because those are the people who are actually push me up. And you know why? This explanation is very, very simple. You need to hit rock bottom in life in a really dark and wet place, on the very bottom, because then you will see the whole picture and the whole possibilities when you're going up to the top. And only from a really, really dark room you will be able to see a very small light. If you stay in this kitchen and a very small light goes on, you're not gonna see it. But if it's completely dark and the little bug flies, you know those lightning bugs, flies around, Szent János Bogár in Hungarian, you're gonna see it. But if in the O2, full light with the strobes, that's my life, come follow me, come follow me, you're not gonna see that bug flying around. So from the bottom you look up to the top and then you see all the opportunities. If you're standing, you miss a lot of opportunities which are on the bottom, which are equally important. Now, that's a little lesson which I shoved in for free for you guys before I will have my day started. But let me just start it up now with the water. And this is the bread I'm going to use to put that marrow on. And I think it's going to pull you out from your socks. So boiling H2O, ready to go. And that's all we need. So we save a lot of water and we're gonna save all the nice marrow from that bone. Now I'm going to cover it up, whack it on full power, whoop, and then we're not cooking with gas. No. We're cooking with electrics. So let me give you a little insight what's happening here. As you can see, the water is boiling nicely and it's happening. Guys, if you're still with me, I'm gonna put in some bread and now see the magic right now and the head. Now check this out, yeah? The marrow is in completely. In fact, it became more than it was before. You have a little bit of excess meat here, which is also very, very delicious. And that marrow, it's almost, look at that, it's almost full as well. Now bits and bobs got out because I had that obviously I should have jacked it up. So physics, obviously, if you get it an angle, it's gonna come down. But this left over, this is just the grease from the marrow. So the bad thing, the good thing is still inside. You know, it's like pissing or coming. It's not the same thing. Neither the liquid nor the taste. Let's face it. So the stuff which is like very liquid is not a good thing. But when you have this marrow, and that's what I'm saying, that's how you imagine for beginners, girls or ladies or young women who want to get into it, or even old one, because I met 40 years old who did not swallow. I mean, I offered that marrow many times, but they just didn't go for it. Yeah, because they didn't have the right education. But if you put them with this and tease them with marrow and then maybe a rare oyster, then they're gonna be like the little piggies. Now, so this one is ready, and now see the magic happening. Yeah, are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Yeah, baby. Yeah. And this is how you cook marrow. Sorry for the noise. I mean the neighbors. And this is how you cook marrow. Right. And now I have this from this TikTok guy. He's like, it's kind of funny, this guy. Yeah. Right. And now I just change my hand. Take a zebra knife, so sharp it cuts your work in half. And now, yeah, and this is what it's all about. Not that fluffy marrow, sorry. Yeah, that's it. Okay. Yes, this is it. This is what you want. This is what I pay for my cholesterol pills. I need to give them something to work. And now you tuck it in from the bottom, yeah? Just lift it up a couple of centimeters, and that's the bottom if you're in the right position. And you put it in your mouth. Is it better than stacked? If you're standing somewhere in the hole, then definitely this is better. Produce from this. This is a mellow bone. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna clean this nicely up. Obviously the mallow is already in my stomach direction recycling center tomorrow morning, and I'm going to cut off or saw it off here and here, nice slices. And what you can do when you have a slice, you turn it over, you have a shape like this, and you can put like a bug or like a plant or some sort of writing or anything in there, and put over it that acrylic. You know, the one they use for tables and stuff to make like amazing things. So on as marketing, you can sell it then. Obviously drill a hole in here, a little thread, hanging up with a nice leather band, and you could say something like this kind of bug or whatever ant, these guys, not these guys, but so like a great marketing name, like animal bone with a fossil or something. You know, you can go to the bog ranges and get some fossils millions of years old, put in the middle of this, put that acrylic in, when obviously it's chopped, and can do the most amazing pendants and stuff for people. And this all, of course, is all organic. You don't mention which animal it is. In this case, it's a beef. It's a cow. Obviously, this business wouldn't work in India. But I'm just saying, you know, most other countries I know, they do eat cow or beef for that matter. But let's leave the Indians alone now, because they have terrible things going on. So I'm really sorry what's going on there, and I hope everything goes back to normal really quickly. This is the situation now. This is the other one. That's a much bigger one. I would go so far and say it's almost huge, isn't it? Well, it depends from which side you're approaching it. Yeah. Yeah. My grandpa was a plumber. Oh shit. No boomstick. Alright guys, this is, yeah, well, that didn't really work out, but that's what it's all about. This is the show, guys. This is the show. I think you heard of the shit, in a kitchen like that it's not that easy to work, guys. I think you heard of the 10 seconds rule. So if it falls down and pick it up in 10 seconds, it doesn't matter where it falls, it's fine. Now I've got a little bit of time, but I'm gonna still pick them up and eat, because this is been cooking now with over 100 degrees. Yeah? Oh, now, oh shit, they caught me that I used the hang on, we have an accident here. They caught me that I'm using the cheap salt. Anyway, right, okay, well, not every time everything works out. Would you mind to put a bit of salt in there, please, quickly? Yeah, sorry, I've got my assistant coming. She was sleeping while I did this. I should have let her do the job. And then, now this had 150 degrees, because of course this how they called the stuff going up there, the steam. Now, do you think that hot stuff falls down on the floor and you pick it up in 10 seconds, it's gonna kill every fucking bacteria all the way down to China, you know? Yeah. That is awesome. That is awesome.